Good, YouTube, coming with my final preseason analysis for Thursday. We're gonna talk about the Los Angeles Clippers playing the Lions. 142-95 was the end score. We're not gonna talk about the Lions since they're not an NBA team. And the Clippers almost emptied out their entire roster besides Bradley Beal. So we got a lot to talk about from their perspective. 33-30 in the first quarter in favor of the Clippers, 36-34 in the second quarter. The Lions really made it tough, really made it difficult, really executing, was really smart and patient throughout this game. And they was giving the Clippers some trouble here and there, but that third quarter came and the game was over. 42-8 in that third quarter in favor of the Clippers. And that was it, because they also followed that up with a 31-23 fourth quarter. And a game that looked like it was going to be winnable turned into a game that was unwinnable for the Lions. Unfortunately for them, Kawhi Leonard looks spectacular. He looks really good. 18 minutes, 6 of 10 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 18 points, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus Aiden, plus minus. He's a guy that if you give him space or you give him room, he's going to let it go. And he has good follow-throughs, good fundamentals on his shot. And you thought the Lions would have figured that out because he's been in the league for a while and one of the most popular players in the NBA. They gave him some easy opportunities, and he took full advantage of it. Derrick Jones Jr. got to start 8 minutes, 2 or 3 from the field. It was all three-point attempts, and he got a board. He was a +7, plus minus with 6 points. You just like that he filled in the gap tonight offensively. And Zubac was a towering force. He was finishing strong and playing hard in that paint. Manning it 16 minutes, 7 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 15 points. Him and Kawhi Leonard was the only starters to get in double figures in any statistical category. They looked good. 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive for Zubac, 2 assists and a steal, 1 personal foul. He was a +2 and plus minus. James Harden, 16 minutes, 2 or 3 from the field for him, or 1 from 3, also 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 5 points, but he had 9 assists with only 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, 2 rebounds, a +4 and plus minus. Bogdanovich, 2 minutes, that was it for him. He did get an assist, and that was his night. Besides getting a personal foul, he was a -2 and plus minus. Nicholas Batum played 11 minutes. He was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. 3 boards. One of them was offensive with 2 assists, a steal in the block. 1 personal foul. He was a +12 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. He's going to continue to be that guy that can defend with his length and his quickness on his feet while still giving you some perimeter help. He didn't really do a lot of that tonight, but wasn't terrible. And he kept the ball moving if he didn't have a quality look. And you have to like that. And his defensive intensity was there. John Collins, we thought he was going to be starting. We have to see how the season goes with that. 17 minutes. He was 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also got 15 points, which was tied for the most off the bench. He also grabbed 4 rebounds, 2 of them being offensive with a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a +26 and plus minus. Telfort, 7 minutes for him. He only grabbed 2 boards, and he also had a personal foul. He also was a +19 and plus minus. That was the end of his night. Brook Lopez was trying to use his height as much as he could, and he did a good job of it. 16 minutes, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 assists, 2 boards, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a +28 and plus minus with 9 points. Common, 15 minutes, 1 or 2 from the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a +17 and plus minus, 3 points for him. Christopher Emmanuel Paul, CP3, 17 minutes. He was 4 of 6 from the field. He also was 4 of 5 from 3 and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He had it going. He really did, and he was a tough cover and gave them problems when he was out there on the court. 6 rebounds. He also had 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. You don't see that every day from Chris Paul. 2 blocks. You don't see that too much, but he was able to get it done tonight. 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a plus 26 and plus minus with 15 points. Chris Dunn played 11 minutes. He was 0-2 from three, but he scored because he went 4-4 from the free throw line, so he finished with 4 points, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, plus 12 in plus minus. And man, Chris Dunn and Chris Paul are going to be terrible to go against defensively, and they going to make you very uncomfortable. They going to make you think a lot, and you going to be out of whack sometimes. But, the Clippers got a lot of two-way players, and they got a lot of size. So they building a really, really talented roster, while some of these guys have a lot of skill to go along with that too. Jordan Miller was one of the best players off the bench for them today. He ended up getting 11 points because he shot 4 of 6 from the field, shooting 2 of 4 from three and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He ended up playing 12 minutes, getting 3 boards. I would say he ended up getting 2 rebounds and 3 assists. One of his rebounds was offensive. He also had 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 30 and plus minus. Jason ended up playing 15 minutes. He was 1 of 2. He also was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He finished with 3 points. His biggest thing that he did today was finding his teammates with those 7 assists. And he also had 3 boards, one of them being offensive with a steal, a turnover, a personal foul. He was a plus 17 and plus minus for 3 points. Kobe Brown, they had to have a Kobe in LA. 8 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field, 4 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, -3 and plus minus for him. He ended up having 2 points too. Patrick Baldwin Jr., 11 minutes, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a plus 17 and plus minus for him. He ended up getting 7 points. That's what he does. He scores, and he did a good job of that while also finding his teammates and playing a little bit of defense here and there when he was out there on the court, because he only played 11 minutes. He didn't play that much. But they ended up having another Kobe. This time it was Kobe Sanders. They did it twice, signing 2 Kobe's. 12 minutes for him, 2 of 4 from the field. It was all 3-point shots that he took, and he shot 50%. That's what you got to take in those 12 minutes when he's out there on the court. But he also had 3 assists and a board with a steal and a turnover, 2 personal fouls, plus 8 and plus minus 6 points. Cam Christie, 5 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, plus 9 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. John, 4 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field. It was all 3-point attempts. He made one, missed one, 50% from him. He only played 4 minutes, so he couldn't really do too much out there, but he did contribute somehow, which is good. But he also did get 1 personal foul, finished with 3 points. And then Flowers, let me give him his flowers. He played 17 minutes. He went 4 of 5, which was excelente for him. And he just also went 1 of 1 from three and 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He got in double figures with 10 points by the end of the game. He also got 3 boards and a block. He also had 3 personal fouls and finished as a -2. Bradley Beal was the guy that didn't get on the court, but it is what it is. This was the Clippers' first preseason game, and this is crazy. 52 of 83. They shot 62% as a team. 21 of 43, 48% from three. The only thing they shot terrible at was the free throw line, where they went 17 of 25, 68%. They stayed hot basically the entire game, and the Lions couldn't cool them off. And they killed them on the boards with 46 total. They also had 42 assists, making sure they had the ball moving, finding the right guys, and taking quality looks, even if it wasn't assisted. That's what the Clippers do. They have some good shot creators, some good ball handlers, some good finishers, and some solid shooters, and some decent athletes. They also showed their defensive prowess, getting 10 steals and 10 blocks as a team. That's tough to do. They beat the Lions in those categories also. They didn't turn the ball over that frequently either, as they only had 16. They had less than the Lions. And then 28 personal fouls. That was tied with the Lions, although the Lions took more free throws than they did. in this game. All I can say is the Clippers was supposed to win it. They got it done. They did their job. They played well. They showing that they on the same page, on the same level, offensively as they should. Their defense is kicking in already in one game. They do need to go against some different type of competition to win me over. I do think the Clippers are going to be a playoff team. I do think they're one of the better teams in the Western Conference. They have to stay healthy if they want to complete that goal of winning a championship. This is a really good start, showing that they are really elite in the league, but they actually just played against a team that was less superior, and they did have a little trouble here and there figuring them out. But like I said, this team was just thrown together and have some old pieces from last year with some new pieces too. It takes some time to figure out the roles and the minutes and the lineups that work and don't really work. Ty Lue is a good coach, so he'll figure those things out. And the players just got to respond, just being ready to do their job and being ready to do whatever it takes to go out there and win. And they showed that they was willing to figure it out and get it done today. Made some good adjustments, made some good changes, and the bench stepped up too. So there's not really much you can complain about if you're a Clipper fan, but you just want to see them go against somebody that's on their level to see if they really are one of the best teams in the West. We look at the team on paper and say they got one of the best rosters in the league. Now we just have to see them do it enough to where we know that they can win a title. But we only really judging them on paper. It was actually good to see them in action. Now we need to see them against some better teams, and then we'll know what they're really about before the playoffs start. So they got a tough schedule. They got some tough games, but every team does too. They got to go out there and compete. They got to go out there and win them and show them that they do really belong into that contender status that a lot of us already gave them credit for before they even played the game. And they played a preseason game and they showed us some glimpses of what they can be and what they can do. I'm telling y'all, I'm impressed. I thought they would be good, but they really, really played amazing. But like I said, it was against a foreign team that don't have that much, talent wise compared to a team like the Clippers. But you still have to beat teams like that during a regular season to have a good enough record to get a good enough seed in any conference that you are in. So we'll see what happens with the Clippers. We need to see more, and it's going to be fun to see what they can do as the season continues to get closer and starts and go on. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. On top of that, I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. I also do breakdowns. I also have over 3,000 videos on my channel that you can watch right now for free. Not only that, I will also say I upload videos each and every day, so you're always going to get something to watch when it comes to NBA content for the most part. Watch me on that and subscribe if you need that, because that's the purpose of me doing this channel. Y'all love the content that I make. I love making it for y'all. That's a 50-50 reason why I'm still going strong and making a lot of content for you guys, especially because I've been in this game for 10 plus years and been one of the most influential analysts in the world, and I have seen it and I know it and I love it because this is what I wanted to do. And it's just glad that I have a fan base and people that love it and support it, and I'm just glad to have y'all. And that's what I would say. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and loving it and enjoying it for what it is too. Other than that, I'm gone for now. Peace out. I will hopefully see y'all later today with more analysis and more different type of videos as the season continues to come closer to starting. And then we'll have some more rundowns, some more rookie analysis, some more breakdowns, and so much more content throughout the year that always give y'all something different to watch and some different things to learn and see and think about. And that's the purpose of being an analyst, to show and teach the game and also help players improve. And I think I'm doing a great job of that so far, but I want to continue to do it as much as I can. And I'm doing it for y'all just because why wouldn't I? Y'all love it. I enjoy it. That's the win-win. Other than that, peace out. See y'all later today. I'm gone for now. Y'all stay blessed up.